So you had a great first date. At least you thought you did. You laughed, shared stories, maybe even ended the night with a warm hug or a flirty smile. Then suddenly, silence. No texts, no replies. She's vanished like a ghost in the digital wind. And now you're stuck staring at your phone, wondering what the hell happened. Did you mess up? Was she pretending? Or is there something deeper going on? Let's break it down and uncover the truth behind why she ghosted you after the first date. Spoiler, it's not always about you, but sometimes it totally is. The myth of a perfect first date. First, let's kill the illusion. What you thought was a great date might not have been her definition of one. You may have clicked in your own head, but people experience chemistry differently. Maybe you were vibing, but she was checking the time. Maybe you were talking a lot, but not listening enough. Sometimes it's just a matter of mismatched expectations. She might have hoped for butterflies, but felt a lukewarm breeze. The truth? You don't get a feedback form after a date. If she didn't feel that spark or emotional safety, ghosting becomes her silent way of saying, this isn't it. She's not ready for a relationship. Here's something that happens more than you think. She went on the date to test the waters, but realized during or after that, she's just not ready. Maybe she's still healing from a past breakup, dealing with mental health, or facing stress in her personal life. People often overestimate their readiness to date, then freeze up when someone shows genuine interest. Ghosting is sometimes a knee-jerk escape tactic, not a reflection of your worth. It's immature, yes, but it's often a defense mechanism. Instead of confrontation or honesty, she disappears because she's not emotionally available enough to explain. Red flags. She caught that you didn't. Sometimes you get ghosted because of a vibe you gave off that you didn't even realize. It could have been something subtle, talking too much about an ex, oversharing, bragging, checking your phone too often, being too touchy too soon, or asking invasive questions. You might have unintentionally given off red flag energy. Maybe she felt uncomfortable or even unsafe but didn't want to confront you in the moment. Ghosting then becomes an exit strategy without the awkwardness of explanation. Again, it's not mature, but it is common. Reflecting on the date honestly might reveal clues. Did you dominate the conversation? Did she seem withdrawn? These aren't always obvious, but self-awareness can be key. Modern dating fatigue. We live in a world of dating apps, swipe culture, and infinite options. A single date no longer guarantees a follow-up. Sometimes people go on dates just to fight boredom, not because they're genuinely interested in something long-term. After the first meetup, she may have compared you to someone else she's talking to, or decided to stop dating altogether. Ghosting has become a side effect of dating burnout. People start conversations they never finish. They make plans they flake on. It's a symptom of overload and detachment in the modern dating scene. Unfair? Definitely. Uncommon? Not at all. Fear of hurting your feelings. Believe it or not, some people ghost because they don't want to hurt your feelings. It sounds twisted, but hear this. She might think saying, "I'm not interested," will make things more awkward, especially if you're kind, respectful, and seem genuinely into her. She assumes disappearing is easier than explaining why she's not feeling it. This isn't a good excuse, but it's a real one. Conflict avoidance is rampant in dating culture. People aren't taught how to express discomfort or disinterest. So they vanish, hoping you get the message. You deserve better. But this is often what's going on inside her mind. She was never that into you. This might sting, but sometimes she just wasn't as into you as you were into her. Maybe she liked your photos, enjoyed the idea of the date, or gave it a shot based on curiosity. But after meeting you in person, the connection didn't land for her. Maybe she realized you're not her type, didn't feel the spark, or didn't see compatibility. And instead of politely saying no thanks, she took the easy route, ghosting. It's not a reflection of your worth as a person, just her experience in that moment. Attraction isn't always logical or mutual. And yes, it sucks to be on the receiving end of a silent rejection. But sometimes the reason is that simple.